What do you think? Should elk like these be culled?
There should be culls. A portion of them needs to be regulated.
It's a popular opinion in Poland.
When I started hunting, elk were considered game. You were allowed to shoot them.
But are there too many elk in Poland? Beyond nature shots, images like these are flooding the media. Car accidents involving elk are common, and debates over whether to lift the hunting ban are heating up. We're in northeastern Poland, in the Biebrza National Park. This is the realm of the elk, the largest population in Poland. Przemysław Medlinski has been elk watching since childhood and now guides tourists to the best spots.
This is the only place in Poland where elk survived World War II. Here the population recovered. Starting with just a few dozen animals, they multiplied, thanks to the excellent living conditions.
Crisp and cold winters followed by temperate summers, the perfect environment for raising calves.
There are an estimated 20 to 30,000 elk in Poland, a healthy population that will hopefully last a long time.
That doesn't sit well with Eugeniusz Soku. The farmer was once a proud custodian of 40,000 currant bushes, but the elk took a liking too.
Unfortunately, the elk would visit my land from time to time. They fed on my bushes, so I had to give up my plantation. As a farmer, my experience with elk has been rather poor.
But there is another issue for him: the frequent collisions between elk and drivers. The media report dramatic consequences.
He was probably driving too fast. Maybe he was in a hurry. He had an accident with an elk. My friend came to a tragic end.
Open season for elk hunters? A call years ago by a previous environment minister sparked heated debate, but no decision was ever made. In the thick of it is Artur Wiater, director of the Biebrza National Park and an advocate for wildlife protection.
The Biebrza Valley is a sanctuary and a real treasure trove for elk. It's essential for the species, so we're not expecting any hunting in the park or the surrounding area.
The displays, all collision victims. Apart from this guy, he's here to prevent accidents as part of an awareness campaign by the national park and police.
Good morning, madam. The Biebrza National Park is organizing a campaign called Elk-Minded Driving. Collisions with elk are very dangerous. It's a very powerful animal.
Official statistics on elk collisions? There aren't any. And even if numbers are growing, nature guide Medlinski sees no reason to pick up a rifle.
Thankfully, we have wolves in Poland to take care of the elk.
And wolves are thorough. These are the remains of a mature elk killed by a wolf. So is shooting really necessary? Forester and hunter Eugeniusz Wilczewski would waste no time, but he doesn't expect culling anytime soon.
People are avoiding the subject. It's a purely political matter.
When asked, the Polish Ministry of Climate and Environment stated they plan to count the population. For now, though, there won't be any hunting. The controversy remains.
It seems many more people will have to die on the roads, many more accidents until anything changes. The elk have always been here. They've always been worth protecting and have always lived alongside people.
Especially here, in the realm of the elk. It seems people will just have to be a bit more elk-minded and perhaps drive a little slower.